The Boston Celtics dominated game 2 without Marcus Smart. That is the biggest narrative of this series so far. Game 1, Milwaukee Bucks look dominant, absolutely dominant. You saw that crazy clip where Giannis puts Tatum on his butt. It looked like Milwaukee in 4 or 5 games. I personally picked the Celtics in this series, and I know a lot of people picked Celtics in this series. This is about 50-50 because obviously the Bucks are without Chris Middleton right now. They're consistent score when Giannis has an off day. There's not a lot of off days for Giannis, but they come. Today, I wouldn't say it was like a crazy off day for Giannis. He tried to do too much because they got down early. Jaylen Brown in the first quarter had 17 points. He made 4 threes in the first quarter. So at that point, he is like, all right, we don't have our best shooter to like really catch us up in this game. So I'm going to try to take over. And Giannis ended up shooting 27 times, which isn't an outrageous amount for him, but he probably had 5 to 8 shots that he probably wishes he could have back. He only got to the line 9 times today. But I will say, as like someone that personally likes Giannis, and I think everyone in the league kind of is on the same thing here. It's like, you can't hate on Giannis. Like, he's a hardworking dude. He earns everything that he's gotten at this point. The dude literally plays football sometimes. And there was probably 2 or 3 offensive or defensive fouls that should have been offensive fouls tonight. And even the announcers, which are pretty, like, they try to defend the refs for the most part. They were like, that's a straight, like, offensive foul. And then they challenged it, and they didn't get reversed. It really didn't matter at the end of the day because the Celtics still won by 23, which it did get a little close at one point. I think it got down to like a 11 or 9-point game with, it was like 8-point game with like 5 minutes left. So it looked like it was getting sketchy, and then Jason Tatum just caught fire. He ended up with 29 today, and I think he scored 10 of those in that last like 3 to 5 minute window in the fourth quarter. So he took off there. Brown ended up with 30. If you're going to get, 59 points between those two, there's a very good chance they're going to win every single night. Horford's played awesome D. They're not even double teaming and building the wall against Giannis today. They kind of just said, hey, we got Horford and we got Williams off the bench, and we're just going to make them work for it. So, pretty athletic guys, strong guys that can keep up with Giannis, and they did a great job just one-on-oneing. So, Bucks did not hit very many shots today. They shot 16% from 3, which is pretty much the story of, like, let's say Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is a great player. I would probably put him as an overall, like, top 5 to 7 point guards in the league just because of how good he is defensively and passing the ball. But he would be a top 2 to 3 if he could shoot consistently every single night. I think that's the one knock he can put on Drew. Today he went 1 for 6 from 3 and 7 for 20. If he's not shooting good and Middleton's not there, they really need someone else to step up, which today was Cotton or Pat, whatever you say his name. I can't say his last name for some reason. Cotton. I don't know why I can't say it, but he went 6 for 7 today for 13 points, but he was minus 14 on the day. He did play a lot more minutes than he typically does, but he shot only 7 times in 25 minutes. So that's where that like difference comes. But he played well. Grayson Allen did not do too much either. He went 2 for 4. Like I said, it was pretty much between Drew Holiday and Giannis. They shot 47 times, and they both shot under 50% today. So obviously 50% is like the goal of the day for a good playoff game, but they just didn't have it today. Bobby Portis played okay. Wesley Matthews played He only shot 2 times. Brook Lopez only shot 2 times. He's pretty much only there for defense. It's really weird how they're playing that. So the series is tied up 1-1. I think this is going 6 or 7. Like, there's no option of this, and I think from the beginning, everyone kind of felt like this was it. I think the Celtics could easily take one there. I expected Milwaukee to take one here. So, actually, I kind of thought Boston would win both at home just because of coming off that big series and having the extra time to rest. But at the end of the day, what happens? Giannis happens sometimes. So, unless Giannis has absolutely crazy games and Drew can stay consistent, I do give the Celtics still that advantage in this series, but going forward, Bucks got home field for 2 games here. It could be easily 3-1 coming back to Boston. So Let's see which Celtics show up, because if Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are going to shoot over 50% or 50% from the field, good luck beating them, because when they get going, I think everyone knows Tatum. When Tatum gets going, he doesn't stop. And Jaylen Brown's kind of similar. He's not as streaky as Tatum, but he definitely, I think every NBA player, once you get going, like, it's a lot tougher to stop them. So they got going today, and it ended up working out great for them. Celtics, Bucks, 1-1. Hope you guys did enjoy today's segment. If you guys did, make sure you guys do drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.